Well, hello, Virgo. Welcome to PassionWater Tarot. My name is Lois, and I'm an intuitive reader. And we're going to dance into the passion waters of your life together. The card that flew out is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Well, now, Virgo. Somebody's not being witchy, huh? With the B, that is, okay? Somebody's turning over a new leaf. They want to be kind, sweet, and compassionate. Who is that? Okay, well, hey, let's get started. Let's invite Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors to come into this reading with love and light to provide the highest level of clarity to those receiving messages, and ask that chakras be open to allow those messages to be received with ease. Now, two announcements before we get started here, Virgo. Number one, it's February. It's the month of love. So therefore, private readings are 25% off this month and until the 28th. So I'll put a comment down below the description box with information about that, okay? In the comments section. Secondly, I'm sorry, I don't know where that yawn came from, but secondly, somebody sent me an email and they asked about when I brought PassionWater Tarot to YouTube. Okay. So, well, I had my private account for years and years and years. And just September the 2nd, 2019, I decided to start PassionWater Tarot on YouTube. 3.5 months later, December 26, 2019, I was monetized. Yes, right? So then I had just been diagnosed with the throat, tonsil, lymph node, and tongue cancer. So I was getting really sick, really weak, really tired, and I was in a lot of pain. So I was on a lot of medicine all of a sudden too. Then I started treatment. And treatment took me down, took me fast down, to where I couldn't even set up to do readings. So I had taken a hiatus starting in April through October to recover and get to where I could set up again. I've lost 70 pounds. You can't tell it by this shirt because it's really, really cold and I don't have clothes that fit because I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to swallow right again where I gain weight. I lost 70 pounds from treatment. So all my clothes are really big. I have a couple of outfits that fit me. I went from wearing a size, well, depending on who made them, it was anywhere from an 8 to a 12 in jeans, to now I wear a size 0. A big fat 0. That's what I wear. Alright? I went from 172 pounds to 100 pounds. Today I weigh 103 pounds. I still can't swallow well. I still have speech problems at times, and I have this huge goiter on the front of my throat that looks really funny, and the radiation destroyed my teeth. Not to mention, it took 70% of my hearing away. So much happened. So that's why you don't see my face. If I can straighten out my teeth and get that taken care of, then I'll start letting you see my face again. But right now, no, I don't want to deal with the haters and what they're going to say because my teeth break like chalk from all the radiation. But if you ever need plaque cleaned off of your teeth, let me tell you, radiation cleans all the plaque. I never had cleaner teeth in my life. But it also destroys your teeth. I mean, all the way through. Now my teeth literally break. Some at the gums. Okay? So that's why you don't see my face. but I have been on YouTube for a year and a half, basically. Okay, so let's get to doing your reading, Virgo. And then I'm going to start, because I don't know what this weather is going to bring us. So I literally am going to stop, because you're the last weekly reading to do. And I'm going to start the March monthly readings, just in case I lose electricity. Because here in Oklahoma, we're expecting 5 to 8 inches of snow in my neighborhood. Sounds like such a good time, doesn't it? I don't even want to talk about the temperatures because I live next door to the lake. And all that beautiful wind coming off that lake, well, whenever it says 0 on there, I have a feeling we're going into the negatives. And thank goodness I've got propane heat. So if I lose electricity, I can still cook and I will still be warm with my grandchildren. Okay? So let's do this, Virgo. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors, please provide Virgo with all the information you would have them to receive for February 15th through the 21st. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. That's a new beginning and stability. For some of you, that's a raise. Yeah. That's going to brighten your future there. I love seeing the cat with the little cat bow in this picture. I've never noticed that cat before. Some of you may be getting a pet soon. So Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors, what other information do you have for Virgo for this reading? Let me get a drink. I also don't have very many saliva glands left. And so I'm always thirsty because I don't produce it like you do. But hey, I'm alive. I can tell you all the bad things that happened, but you know what the bottom line is? I'm alive. I kicked its ass. So, that's my YouTube story. That's my YouTube story. So what else you got for Virgo, Spirit? Lead us, guide us, show us. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say you? Ah, the Four of Cups in reverse. Not ignoring a love offer anymore. Somebody's not ignoring your love offer now. I see that same cat in this picture. I don't usually focus on the cats on this deck. There's a lot of them, but this one, these two pictures have really got me focused on these cats. What's the end game for this raise? Ah, realizing Spirit is working with you. Spirit is going in your direction to bring your dreams to come true, to fruition. Toes in the sand. Happy times. Living the good life. Being very happy with yourself, with your family, your friends, and your soulmates. What other information do you have for Virgo, Spirit? Wow. So the moon is here. The card of Pisces. You could be dealing with the Pisces. But somebody's perception of things is off. Do you see the reflection of this cat? Sure, it's a whole lot bigger here. Somebody thinks that they have more bargaining chips than they really do. Somebody is under the impression they're bringing more to the table than they actually are. And secrets need to be revealed. Things are being hidden. There is a... Yeah, there's absolutely... Something was done in the dark. It needs to be brought to the light. And your center energy is the 10 of Wands. You're carrying burdens not just for yourself, but for everybody else. But the good news is it is a 10. It's a completion. You're ready to drop those burdens and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah. See, everyone's born with a desire to fly, and these burdens have held you down. It's now time for you to soar. And with soaring, you have the 8 of Cups in reverse, meaning that you know you do not want to go back to where you came from. You know the way things used to be was not in your best interest. It did not provide for a fair and equal exchange of ideals or emotions. You were more or less cornered. Into agreeing with another individual. Now, the last line is, because this was the past, this is the present, and now we have the future. This is your center energy, and here is your anchor card, hook card. It's going to draw it all together. So the 2 of Pentacles. Now, for the future, you're going to make a decision. You're juggling right now, so you've got to make a decision. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep doing what you've always done and get what you've always gotten? The feelings of lack, the lack of self-love, the lack of respect from others and yourself? Are you ready to follow spirit towards your highest good, follow your intuition, and love yourself first? We have the Page of Wands here in the center. The Page of Wands is a message. It's a message about passion. And I implore you, Virgo, before you write an angry letter to anybody, that you write it to yourself. Some things look good in writing, but not necessarily is it meant for other people's eyes. Just because it felt good to go ahead and get that ideal out does not mean that it was an ideal to share. You see, you're angry because there was lying, cheating, stealing, deceit, and deception going on. The 7 of Swords. Whoever this was stopped you from taking a leap of faith. The Fool in reverse. You required 2 anchor cards, 2 hook cards. Because this person, you had a plan. To invest yourself in you. And this person misrepresented information, leaving you overburdened and overwhelmed. And when you realized what had happened, the opportunity had passed you by. So, you're angry. And you have to make a decision now. Do you follow your heart over your head? Or do you follow your head over your heart. Well, following your head over your heart is all about loving yourself first. Because when you follow your head, you're showing yourself how much you love you. Because when you follow your heart, you're following how you feel about somebody else, not how you feel about you. It is time for you to love you. It's time for you to put yourself first. It's time for you to gather up your toys and play with them first. There's nothing wrong with that. It's really not. But where you came from to get here, well, it's the King of Pentacles in reverse. You gave up your power. Mind you, how did I say that? I didn't say somebody took your power away, because they did not, Virgo. You surrendered your power. You dropped your boundaries to follow your heart. Whether this is with a lover, a friend, a spouse, a soulmate of some sort, it is somebody very near and dear to you. But they were acting in a selfish, greedy manner. And whereas they were pretending to give you advice on what was in your best interest, they were seeing what they could take advantage of. And that's a very harsh reality. Now, it's okay. You gave your power up. Guess what? You're taking it back. Whoopsie. So, let's get some clarifiers going here, okay? Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, Angels, and Ancestors, please provide clarifiers for Virgo regarding this reading for February the 15th through the 21st. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Yep, you've thought it over. You have. You've had an enlightenment. You had an epiphany. You've awakened to the knowledge that this person took advantage of you. They manipulated you. By the way, that was the Hermit. It's in reverse. This is the Five of Wands in the upright. That is them manipulating you. They were pretending not to ignore your love offer. They were pretending to be a very near and dear soulmate that had your best interests at heart, whenever they were actually coming from a very low vibration of ego, greed, jealousy. Is there any other clarifiers for Virgo Spirit? Thank you. Well, I guess there are a few. We have the Two of Swords here. Yeah, this is true. Yeah. You were protecting your heart, and you had a blinder on. You weren't looking at things clearly because you were following your heart over your head. That's not always a bad thing. It's really not. It's, Virgo, I sense you saying, okay, I made a mistake. No, you didn't make a mistake. This person made a mistake. You did what you were supposed to. You were loving and caring. Doing the right thing is not a mistake. It's when others take advantage of the right thing. That's when the mistake occurs. If the mistake was on their part, not on yours. The moon is clarified by the Empress. Ready to birth a new beginning because you recognize that they gave you a false perception of who they were, what their intentions were. And so it's time for you to be creative and start over for you. As well as the Seven of Cups with the Ten of Wands. You don't have an option because you are going to be strong for you all day long. This is a lesson learned. Now you're going to move forward. You're going to grow and progress. The High Priestess in reverse, card of Pisces and Cancer. Yes, this is your awakening. You know, the High Priestess is the old crone. She's the woman that is wise and knowledgeable. She has the wisdom of the elders and the respect of the youth to bring forth the knowledge. And she's enlightening you via Mother Gaia. We have the Emperor here. We have the Empress, now we have the Emperor, because you are growing stronger. You are large and in charge. You are amazing. And you are in control of your destiny. You have all the tools you need to be successful. Just a minute, Virgo. Allen Medicine. The Page of Wands is clarified by a Leo's card in reverse, the Sun. It's just a little bit of a delay because you have to learn to deal with your anger. As I said, yeah, you want to tell this person off. You really do. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they deserve to know that they have that much control over your energy. It's okay to tell them off on paper that they never see. Because I'm going to tell you one time. Listen up. I'm going to say it one time. If your love did not matter to them enough at that point that they took advantage of you at, why do you think your words are going to matter now? If your love was not enough back then when they took advantage of you, why do you think your words are going to matter now? They're going to think of you as weak. They're going to think of you as somebody they're still in control of. Do not give them that power, Virgo. We have a lot of cards left. This is going to be, we'll have to see what it says. So, Six of Pentacles, fair and even. That's in reverse, but I'm an intuitive reader. And on this particular deck, in the reverse means things are going to be fair and even now. Because you're going to hold others to what you deserve. And the Three of Wands, you are going to wait for your ship to come in this time. Not jump the gun, not follow your heart, but to follow your head over your heart and follow your highest good. Let's find out what these cards are all about. I'm going to lay them out real quick. So we have the Queen of Wands here. Oh! 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 Well, hello, Virgo. Go, Virgo. Go, Virgo. Alright, Virgo. Part 2. You're the only one with a part 2. Here we go. So, you already know where you want to go. You have a plan. That's the Queen of Wands. And you're going to put all of your ideals in motion. You're not going to play. You're going to hold your temperament. And you're going to run around and be just as sexy as always. You're going to run into somebody you've known before. Different person. Yep. There's a lot of attraction between you and this person. And suddenly, there's a lot of changes. A lot of changes. This is death. The card is Scorpio. And I would not doubt that this is a water sign. Most likely a Scorpio. But it could be a Cancer or Pisces or somebody that has that strongly in their chart. But they're going to come towards you as the Knight of Pentacles. That is the slowest knight in the deck. But guess what? He's also the only one that ever crosses the finish line. Yep. He's stable, he's grounded, and he's loyal. Or she, they, who, we, I don't know. I just say he and she because that's the pictures. But this person's coming for you. And they're offering stability. They're offering groundedness. And they want to get to know you again. It's been a while. And we have the Knave of Wands here. They are so attracted to you that you're all they can see. They're not even sure that there's ever been anybody else on the planet but Virgo. Six of Swords is here. That's you. You're like, I don't know about this. I don't know if I want to go over to Commerce Shores with this person. We had a rough ending before. Do I really want to start this up again? Shakalaka boom boom. You're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to step off that cliff. You're going to holler out, Geronimo. Because you feel the sun blazing on the back of your neck, bringing that sunshine of happiness. And you're prepared because you're loving yourself first now. Hello, Buttercup. What is it? What is it? Every night she gets like this now. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if it's... I guess I should research birds better. I live next door to a field. And, you know, we're getting some really bad temperatures right now. My arm is suddenly itching. And there's a whole bunch of birds over there. Red birds. Cardinals. And so I throw out bread and different scrap food all day long throughout the day to pancakes and biscuits and cornbread and stuff to my yard for the birds to munch on. And so I sit in the window and I watch the birds out there all the time. But I often wonder, where do the birds go at nighttime? So when these temperatures are dropping down to 0, where are these birds at? And I just wonder if the birds are coming up against this mobile home I live in or what. To stay out of the wind. And that's what's making the cat go crazy. Because it just started with these temperatures with this cat behaving this way. So, anybody have any insight? Let me know. Alright, so you have a new love coming. If you didn't figure that out already. So, Virgo, hit your thumbs up, share, leave a comment. Let me know if it resonates. If it don't, that's cool. It just wasn't your reading today. But stop in and say hi. Let me know how you're doing. I love each and every one of you dearly. Therefore, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to send me an email. Let me know how you're doing. Or leave a comment. I really love the comments. So Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors, please provide Virgo with a Romance Angel Oracle card to focus on for this reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. You had a lot of healing to forgive, or you had a lot of shadow work to do because of being taken advantage of by somebody in your life. And that's just so hurtful, because it never fails that it's always the one you trusted the most. Enemies do not betray you, because the only ones that have the ammunition to betray you are your loved ones and your friends. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors, please provide an Archangel Oracle card for Virgo to focus on for this reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Counselor. You may need a counselor. May help you and your new person as you start to set new boundaries and learn to maintain those boundaries and respect one another's personal space. So, counselor, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor. Many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Now, you know what I didn't do? The second card about where you came from, yeah, you were all alone. They saw that as weakness and saw that you were vulnerable. Like I said, it's never an enemy that takes advantage of you. Only a friend, somebody who you trust, does it. Because they're the only ones that have the ammunition to know how to hurt us at that level. Holy Spirit, Spirit Guide, angels, and ancestors, please provide Virgo with a Nature's Whisper Oracle card to focus on as advice for this reading. Thank you for all messages forthcoming. What say ye? Buttercup, get out of the window. Buttercup. Inner truths. I'm going to get that a little closer. So it's number 16. If I get the camera to move beside me. There's a lot of depth to your feelings. You are on your way to understanding your feelings and desires more clearly. The next steps on your path will soon reveal themselves. Stay vigilant to new opportunities that may lead to the beginnings of novel projects or assist with current ventures. Look around you and within you. Be willing to do the work at the deepest level, as you will find jewels of wisdom, knowledge, and the inner voice, all waiting patiently to assist you. Natural crystals are created deep within the earth. Go deep and find your own treasures. And there are amazing treasures within you, Virgo. By the way, that's pretty cool. I liked part 2. You're the only one that got a part 2. So, I'm going to get started on the monthly readings so that if I lose electricity, they can all come out on time. Thank you so much, Virgo, for allowing me to do your reading today. I'll see you all soon with your next reading. Namaste.